Hi Isabel, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Can you introduce yourself? Where you from?
My
Personally?
name is Isabel Wang. I'm from China. I grew up and I was born and raised in China, and I came to the U.S. over 20 years ago for higher education. I was in academia for many years until I started my own business some years ago, and right now I'm doing handcrafted leather making in Ann Arbor.
Very nice. And Shailesh, would you mind introducing yourself?
Yes, I'm Shailesh Kumar. I was born and I grew up in India. I did my schooling there. I'm an engineer from Indian Institute of Technology. I came to US to work and then I completed my MBA from Ross, University of Michigan Business School. And after that, I have done many different things. I have consulted, I have run a few businesses. We are still running a business. I'm helping Isabel, she is my wife, with Arbor Trading Post, which is the fine leather goods business. And I'm working on building my own investment newsletter.
Very nice. What part of India did you grow up?
I was born in Surat in Gujarat. My dad used to teach at the engineering college over there. And so that's where I grew up. My family originally is from Bihar. Uh, but I went to school in Surat, mostly a little bit in Patna, in Bihar, and then I did my college in Kanpur,
Very nice. Come to IIT, right?
IIT Kanpur.
Very nice. And then University of Michigan MBA.
Yes.
Very nice. So Isabel and Shailesh.
Yeah.
So Isabel, tell me, how did you meet Shailesh? Or Shailesh, how did you meet Isabel?
I'll let her say it because she has a very cute way of saying
Okay, very nice.
I'm
it.
not sure. We met here in Michigan. We both love nature and outdoors, and independently we have been hiking, running outside in Michigan. It's a beautiful part of the country. And one day we happened to be hiking with a group of people, and that's how we met. And then we connected from there. We share a lot of interests in common, and everything.
Shailesh, even though China is a different country, it's not India, and they might have different cultural traits, but did you find a lot of cultural similarities also?
Oh, yes, I mean, China and India are both very traditional societies and they have a very long history. Uh, yes, I mean, some customs are different, but if you look deeper, they share the same philosophy in most of the things we do and how we do things. Uh, so, yeah, I mean, there's a lot more common than there is differences. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
More commonality than differences, right?
Yes.
So I'm just curious. You spent 4 years at Kanpur IIT,
Mhm.
and now you both have this leather products business. Did this Kanpur is also a hub for leather works,
Always.
right?
Yeah, I know one time I took a bus from Kanpur to Lucknow and I can only smell tanneries on the way. It's like just full of tanneries. Yes, that's true. We do not actually yet do any business with India. Uh, Future, who knows? I mean, things change all the time. But yes, I mean, it does give me some introduction to leather.
Talk a bit about how did you get the idea for this business, sell it, or whoever wants it.
Oh, for me, I have been always interested in crafting and all
Crafting.
kinds of craftings. Yes, and I was exposed to traditional crafting and arts and crafting in China. As you just mentioned, in both countries, India and China, we love traditional crafting techniques and raw material, natural material. So leather is actually a natural material, and the leather crafting has been there for many generations. And we both love the leather crafting because of its beauty and its long history, and also how it's rich in history and traditional methods. So we started doing it as hobby, and gradually, when we started doing when we started the business, that's when we feel that we wanted to focus more and spend all of our time to polishing our skills and um, design new new items, but also a key point of our business is to combine traditional leather crafting skills with modern design and modern functionality.
What did you go to school for? What degree do you have?
I got my PhD in Stony Brook University in biochemistry.
Biochemistry.
So I've been doing biomedical research for many years, which actually also I would say it shares a lot in common with doing leather crafting in the sense that I do everything with the hands, and the skills are
So it's not a
important.
huge departure from what you were doing before in your doctoral work, right? It is.
It is a huge departure, but
But did
yeah,
is this what you do full time now?
yes.
And how long have you been doing this?
The full-time business. This is our third year. Third year,
30,
yeah,
okay.
3 years. In as
Shailesh, are
for
you fully involved in this? Or are you
No, like I said, I'm working on starting my investment newsletter, but yeah, I'm fully involved in the sense that we do plan things together, we manage the business together, uh, discuss ideas, do taxes, whatever, yeah, those kind of things, finances. So yes, I want to add to the question you asked Isabel earlier. Uh, for me, this I come to this from a more of engineering perspective, because making anything in leather is like you have to build patterns, you have to design, and you have to draw it out. It's pretty much like technical drawing that you do as an engineer. So I do bring some skills to this. She brings the more creative part aspect to it. So.
technical skills plus creative acumen, right?
I would say that at the early stage of our business, we both design our own products and we make our own products. He was a big part of it. We still keep now. He wanted to focus more on financing part. So we still keep his designs. Although I am the major force in making at this point at this stage. Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
How do you market these line of products to American clientele? Are you tailoring to their needs, or um, how do you
Yeah.
brand?
I would say that it's an ever evolving process, and we actually have been learning from interaction with the customers. At the early stage of our full-time business, it's all intuitive. What do we like to make? What do we get excited about? We make it. 3 years in, we have a nice customer base. We have a lot of return customers. They tell us what they like about it, and they ask us what we can make, and then we actually offer a custom make regularly. Every week we take customer orders from customers. We make what they wanted, of course, with our own input too. So we work with customers.
You start out with what makes you happy first,
Yes,
and then
yes,
you bring it out, and then see what others are saying, and then you can tailor it.
yes, yes.
So in terms of marketing, we are at the artisan market every week. We go to many different farmers market and artisan markets in this area. We also attend the shows and art fairs. So we'll be at the Ann Arbor Art Fair in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Uh, and we have done many art fairs. So last year our schedule was completely full. Every month we were doing one or two. So, I mean, that gets our name out. At this point, I think a lot of people in this local area have heard about us. Even if they have not bought from us, they know us. And so that is helping grow our.
Do you hope to bring this product into the stores, like uh, some big names, I don't know, into the stores, or do you want to keep it independent?
We do plan, but it's a process to scale because everything is done by hand. So it's not like we can suddenly scale up to like 100 units a day. So it's a process to scale, and at some point we'll get new uh, artisans to work with us and grow the business that way.
Um, why did you think that this is like something you wanted to do really? Like this is where your real calling was, or um, I don't know what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I do think that it is probably intuitive. I don't have a scientific way to explain. It's just that it gives me a lot of joy and a lot of a lot of joy and the opportunity to be creative. Yeah.
It's very unique.
Yeah,
Unique
yeah.
thing.
That's the
yeah,
answer, actually.
yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you my MBA answer. Right? You have seen the market. We are the only leather makers here.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
I'm-
also yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So uniqueness, right? This is
Uniqueness, and it's easy to corner the market when you're the market.
right.
Yeah.
There you go. So find the niche in the market and then
Yes.
make sure
Exactly.
there's market in the niche, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it was lovely talking to you.
Nice
Isabel, is there
talking to
something you
you
want to
too.
add to this?
No, it's nice talking to you too.
Thank you so much.
It was great
Isabel.
talking to you,
you.
Deepak. Thank you.